And welcome back to Darlo to the Prem. This is episode 20, and today we have our FA Cup game. We've been drawn away to Stevenage, so could have had worse draws. Stevenage currently in 23rd place in the league, and I believe recently managerless, so we'll see. Our form has been pretty decent. Just too many of these draws now, which is why we are sitting in second and we've got a game in hand over Wimbledon and Salford. So Wimbledon or Salford? Salford are playing. They're playing Wimbledon. So one of those is going to drop. Well, one or both of them are going to drop points today. And as I'm saying that, we are on a double header, and our game is against Stevenage. A twist of fate. We have a double header now. Stevenage away in the league, followed by our FA Cup game on Saturday at Stevenage away. So we'll crack on and get the teams set up. We've had a couple of injuries. Big Josh Andrews is had a twisted ankle in a game, out for 5 weeks. And we've just recently lost Luke Porcelli, who has been out for 5 days so far of a 6-week hernia. So he'd just been promoted out of the under 18s. Played a couple of times. We rested him, let him play for the under 18s, and he picked up a sports hernia. No other real news other than we've just switched back now to our 4-2-3-1 formation, and today's team is Schofield in goal with Longwick at right back, Crompton and Sussy in the centre backs, and Broth at left. Wood and Mabaya, I'll be able to say it one day, as our central midfielders, with the Bolly in behind George, with Willis and Anderson as our wingers. Try and click in the right place. Longwick to Anderson, out to Mbaya. That's a penalty, referee. Thank you very much. Shaw's taken the last couple with Wood injured, but Shaw's not playing today. But Harry Anderson steps up and slots it home. That's his 6th goal. Not bad for a winger. Don't need to see a replay of a penalty. Well, not that penalty anyway. So 7 minutes in, 1 shot apiece, and we've taken the early lead now. What can we do? Oh, not the best from Schofield there, but he's kept it out. How much longer? That's the question. A nice block. Headed clearance from Longwick. The Boller, who I haven't been particularly pleased with recently, but he did well there. Anderson with the pullback. Didn't find anyone. It's getting fired up a bit. We may be leading, but Stevenage are having the better of us. They were sort of matched up, only they've got defensive midfielders, whereas we've got more central midfield. So we're pushing up a little bit higher. Burrell George up top, he's not been getting the goals, unfortunately. Big Josh Anderson as 7 goals. And this is his best ever professional campaign. Willis though. Oh yes, from a tight angle. Burrell Willis. That was a beautiful through ball. We'll see that one again. From the striker George. Willis, he just goes towards the byline, cuts inside, and then hammers it into the top corner. Broth to Willis. Willis back to Wood. Sassy, Broth, and now Willis again. He's through into the box. Is he going to shoot again? He does, but this time Burn gets the better of it. Went low and hard on that occasion. Hour gone. Right. We're going to introduce our young striker. Simply because I'd rather play him up front than the other loanee from Middlesbrough, Gilliam. Shaw can come on for Anderson. Let's pretty much empty the bench. There we go, empty the bench. Down on focus. All in all, a fairly decent performance. Fairly comfortable. And the 3 points. So depending on the Wimbledon-Salford result, could see a second. So Wimbledon beat Salford 2-0. So a little bit of gap between second and third opening up. The bigger the better. And we'll come back now for the FA Cup game. Right, so here we are with the FA Cup game. So we've made a couple of changes. We've got 9 on the bench this time. So McLeod and Gilliam are on the bench. Lunwick's moved in centre back, paired with Crompton, Broth and Angerman. The fullback, Schofield goalie. Slight change in midfield. Fletcher's come in and Woods moved across. And Bayer is a little tired after the last game, so we've left him out. De Boller in behind with Willis and Anderson on the wings and George up front again. Hopefully we get a similar result. Let's fire them up early, see if we can get anything out of it. So Longwick picks the ball up. Into Wood. Wood. Into De Boller. De Boller. Back to Wood. Forward to George. George goes on his own and passes back to the keeper effectively. Disappointing. So Stephen have changed it up as well. 4-4-2 today, so I don't know if it's... I didn't even check to see if it's the same manager. So Brock with the corner. Deep to the back post, but it's cleared before Longwick can get there. Willis in, cuts to the byline. He goes for another effort. Anderson picks the ball up, but it's flagged for offside. It looked like Willis was going for another shot like he did in the last game. Anderson puts the ball in. It would have been perfect for Andrews, but sadly George up the top. And now Stevenage on the attack. Ball back to the left back, Kamanga. Crosses it in. Longwick managed to get there. Henderson wins it though. Pulls it back. And back. And it's cross. It must be a goal. But Schofield, what a save. Brock with the clearance. But it's not all the way out. It's Stevenage has retained pressure. And shot and save. Or over. Safe would have been better. And that appears to be that for the half. We'll continue as we are. Won't make any changes. Just got to bear in mind that we are home against Harrogate very shortly. And it's a game I want to show because that's the official opening of our new stand. So it could be our biggest crowd. The bowler moving the ball up to George, back to Wood. Wood puts the ball through to George. He shoots and scores, and Varel George with his third of the season. A fine Darlington goal. Right, let's get Shaw on for Willis. Switch them over. Lomwick now. Ball out to Broth. Broth to the bowler. The bowler loses out. Sweeney has it now for Stevenage. Over to Pattenden. Ball down the line. But Angerman wins the race. Gets it back to Schofield, who hits it long. Sweeney misses the header. George is through. He shoots, and it's well wide. Obermole can come in there. Eastman in. Oh man, Luca de Bolly. I'll save the last one. Give him another focus. Light on. Let's get Williams another chance. He can't play anywhere. And let's confirm it. Five minutes of injury time. The last highlight of the game. Shaw has it. He runs into the box. Pulls it back, does he? No, he shoots and scores. Nathan Shaw. 2-0. That's us through. Thank you. Let's get through this now. And there we go. We'll catch up with the FA Cup second round draw. So there we have it. We've been drawn against Stockport and an away game. I don't know if that's good or bad. We'll have let's have a quick look at Stockport. 12th in League One. Yeah, it's not a great draw. Okay, on to the Harrogate game. And here it is, the news that we've got, the expansion news. The stadium now accommodates 5,498 spectators with 2,088 seats. So, fingers crossed with today's game. Against Harrogate, we might see a decent sized crowd. So, everyone's, apart from Lomwick's, pretty much fit. So, we've just moved a couple of players around. So Broth, Sassy, Crompton and Angerman are the back four with Schofield in goal. Wood and Barla are in midfield. The bowler again in the hole. Willis and Anderson the wingers, with George again preferred up front. $3,552. So it's a decent sized crowd, but it would have been nice to see something a bit bigger. And now Harrogate. Hopefully they can be beaten. It's our form against the teams in the bottom half of the table, the lower reaches of the bottom of the table, is not been great. Stevenage's side. But Anderson now. He's gone super small, and Willis at the back post. Look how small they get. How big is this Anderson chap? He is 5 foot. Oh, okay, he's not very big anyway. The further he runs away from the camera, the smaller he gets then. And Bayer out to Anderson, who loses the ball. That's me taking the mickey out of his size. And there he is, through to George, back to Anderson. Anderson now, he passes it back to Norris in goal. So a pedestrian first half, which is to be expected, really. This is what we've been playing midweek game. Oh, Harry Anderson, what a strike from that free kick. We've been playing Saturday midweek for the last 3 weeks, so we've got a lot of games under the belt. That really was top corner. Top bins, as they say. Broth with a deep corner, and it's over the top. 2-0. Fairly steady, straightforward. Let's encourage them. Broth now. Oh, that's a penalty. I'm fairly certain. Anderson for his hat-trick. I'll take it. He's going to take it. He sends the keeper the wrong way. Fine hat-trick. No, it's not a hat-trick. The first, he got an assist. What am I talking about? Willis got the first one, didn't he, from the Anderson cross. Angerman to Anderson, back to Angerman and Maya. Angerman down the line, pulls it back, and Willis with another goal. The wingers, 2 apiece. With 4-0 up, we'll give young Williams another run out up top. I won't swap over a winger yet. Let's get Eastman in from Bayer. Give him some more game time. Pharrell Willis from his own box. Lung burst in run. Box to box. And wins a corner. That was literally the substitution highlight. Right, Shaw can come on for Anderson. And Fletcher for Wood. And there we have it, another comfortable win. It's a shame that there wasn't a bigger crowd. And the bowler has managed to pick up an injury as well, just to make this game perfect. Right, well, I'll say thanks for watching, and hopefully we'll see you again soon. Hello.